We're going to talk about web browsing with ChatGPT. Now, heads up here that this is a paid feature. It is not currently, at least, available to the free users. You have to pay for ChatGPT Plus in order to be able to use the web browsing and plugins features. So as we've discussed so far, GPT-4 had a training cutoff of September 2021, sometime in 2021, and it it wasn't trained on any more recent information. So if I try to ask simple questions like, who has the number one song on the Billboard chart, or even just what is the number one song right now, it's going to tell me, I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I have a knowledge cutoff of September 2021. No surprise there. Now, this would be very simple to just Google, which is a whole separate conversation we'll have, because a lot of the prompts that you'll see online and people talking about how to use ChatGPT with web browsing, a lot of them are just stupid because you could just Google the answer way faster. You'll find that ChatGPT with the web can be slow. But the first step here is actually to enable the web browsing tools. If you have paid for ChatGPT Plus, you'll have GPT-4 as an option. And I've enabled a couple of different things where, if you can see I hover, I have three choices. The default GPT-4, browse with Bing, which is web browsing. They just actually renamed that. It used to say web browsing. Now it's branded for Bing. And then plugins. If you don't see those, but you do pay for ChatGPT Plus, go to settings, and under settings, there's a beta features. And here, there may be more features one day, but the two features you can turn on and off are browse with Bing. That's the web browsing version, and plugins. And we'll talk more about plugins in a little bit. So this is the one for web browsing. Again, you won't see this if you don't pay for ChatGPT Plus. As of right now, that definitely could change. The next thing you have to know is that it's not enough just to have that enabled. You then have to select it when you're creating a new chat. So I have that little icon up there of the web that tells me that I'm using the web browsing version, not the default, but the web browsing version. So now I can try the same thing. What is the number one song on the Billboard charts right now? Now we wait. It tends to take a little while. It's not particularly quick because what it's doing is making a request. It's loading that data, and then it's reading or parsing it, and then passing that off to the model. And here we go. The number one song in the Billboard Hot 100 chart right now is Last Night by Morgan Wallen. So this is just proof that it works. And I did verify that is the number one song right now. Not my favorite song personally, but it is the true number one song. It is accurate. So that's how we can use web browsing. Now I'm going to show you in the next couple of videos some examples of how it could be useful. Some example prompts that are better than, something like this that I could easily Google.